Hello and welcome to Dear Pop Culture Podcast. This is the podcast where we talk about pop culture that is dear to us. I'm Gina Harms. I am your host. And today I have two fantastic guests on the pod, two comedians who host a show called Millennial Line together, a live show, Lorica and Savannah Erasmus. And they also both do a lot of other things. Savannah hosts a show called Camp Comedy, and Tin you might have seen on CBC's The New Wave of Stand-Up. Anyway, they're both really funny and love chatting with them. So yeah, it's a great episode. We talk about a little bit about Rihanna, a little bit about Harry Styles, a little bit about the Jonas Brothers, Kelly Clarkson talk shows, good stuff like that, the usual. So anyways, I hope you enjoy and have a lovely day or evening or morning or middle of the night or whatever time of day you're listening to this at. Okay? I know you both love the Super Bowl. That's what day we're recording this on.
Yeah, I love sports.
If this is about the Super Bowl, I have to go.
Yeah, we're actually live. It's starting in like half an hour.
We're doing live commentating.
We're doing live commentary of the Super Bowl.
We're just here for Rihanna.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's true. That's happening today.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Cool. Yeah. Are you both gonna watch the Rihanna halftime show like after the fact?
Like that's all I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's watching.
For sure.
I'm supposed to go to like a social gathering, but the social gathering is just like a Rihanna viewing party.
Oh
my God.
That's great.
So, yeah, we're celebrating today.
Nice. Right after this.
Yes.
Okay. I won't keep you. That's great. Cool. Well, yeah. How are you guys? Sorry, I'm making it awkward.
I love it.
Yeah, I think this is the energy of all of us today, though. We're very much like.
Yeah. It's quite disgusting outside, like the rain, and it's like I slipped in the mud when I was walking up here, so I just don't like that vibe.
Yeah.
That's the vibe that I'm feeling.
Yes, I did have to walk here in the rain, so my mood is reflective, and I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. That's good. Well, we can just like jump right into talking about stuff.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
No riffing from us for now.
That's fine.
I know. Usually we have to prove that we're friends.
Oh yeah.
Anytime we're in anything, like when we're doing a show, or
right? Because you host.
Go to her house. I'm like, we're friends.
We are friends.
That's why we're here today.
Yes, you are friends. Because you host your show together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is what you do off the top.
Literally, yes.
Welcome to the show.
It's happening again.
We're friends at all times.
Oh. Okay.
I do like that you do like, what is the word? You assure me that we're friends, because that's what I need.
I went to your birthday.
I know, exactly.
That's
I made her
nice.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
We're friends.
That's friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Aw. Okay. Well, the first topic I have, it's funny because I'm like, these are current. This is probably going to come out in like a week, and this happened a week ago, but it's fine. Harry Styles won the Grammy for Album of the Year. And there was some uproar that Beyonce didn't win. How do you feel about that?
It's rude.
Yeah.
It's very rude.
Yeah.
And all the critiques about like how he's queer baiting.
Right.
And like he's wearing all these like outfits that are like for a twink, capital T. He's like not giving us twink energy.
Yeah.
If he could do that at least, then it kind of like would justify all the outfits and even the Grammy.
Yeah, true. He's like, yeah.
He gives top energy at all times. And that's why I went silent, because I needed to let you speak, because I am a Harry Styles
I'm sorry.
fan. I'm not a stan, but I
Yeah.
do agree with the critiques. But I think that if you look at Harry Styles' like evolution of fashion, he's very much using fashion to like accelerate him into like superstar. And that's like, so now he's kind of like, yes, all these critiques are coming up, but I think he's kind of like trapped himself. Or not like trapped himself, but he's like, okay, he's too far in to now be like, I'm gonna, you know, just dress normal, or I'm gonna wear a black tuxedo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So I love Harry Styles. I don't think he deserved the album of the year.
Right. I think
But
yeah, I think also like his music doesn't necessarily suit his fashion. Like
No,
they're
it
different.
doesn't.
They're different.
yeah.
Cuz I'm like, yeah, he does make good music, sure, but it's not, if I look at him I'd be like, "Oh, this guy's a pop star."
Like I feel like his music is more like I see him in Uniqlo.
Yes.
And I wear Uniqlo. There's nothing shameful about that. He's
Sure.
just like a Uniqlo vibe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More like he should dress how he did in One Direction.
Yeah.
Were either of you into One Direction?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I was a supporter of a One Direction fan.
You're a
Okay.
supporter.
Like
Of a fan.
my sister, like when they had the pop-up shop on Granville. I don't know if you guys remember that. at
I
all.
do not know.
I bought a cardboard cutout of Niall for my sister. I took it on the plane with me. Came in like a huge box. So
That's
Oh my
great.
God.
I'm a supporter of
Yeah.
the fans.
You're an ally.
Me and your sister are Nile girlies.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, this is our
We're
our
friends.
deep connection coming out.
I see it now.
Savannah's a Nile girl.
I am.
Yeah. I feel like now, out of all of them, I get it. I get Niall. Before, I don't know, because I was like in my 20s and they were like 16 when they came out, and I was like, I'm not supposed to like them. But I was like, if any of them, I picked Zayn at the time.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, but now, no. Because of, I don't know, he was with Gigi Hadid. They had a baby, and then he was maybe like bad to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has
Isn't that
demons.
crazy? Mm-hmm.
He's a bad person.
We all do. We all are.
That's true. If you're in One Direction, maybe you're allowed to have some demons.
Okay, hard pivot to the next question. Is that what you're looking down?
maybe. This is it's all over the place. It's really all over the place. Okay, this this movie with Jonah Hill came out called You People, and there was a thing that a story that came out that the kiss of the couple between him and Lauren London was CGI.
Oh my god.
So if you watch the movie, they do not kiss the entire movie. They're like, they hug a little bit, but as a couple, they don't really have great chemistry.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, they kiss, and it's this like, just they touch lips, and then it pivots, like it cuts to someone else, and this person says like, oh, too much tongue, but they don't show that. And then one of the people who's in it, I guess, was on a podcast and was like, the kiss was CGI. They didn't kiss.
I wonder if it was in Lauren London's like contract, like she didn't have to kiss Jonah Hill,
Right?
But he was like, "Yeah, I'll take this leading role."
Yeah, but I will not kiss it.
That's really funny. I didn't watch the movie, but I've been wanting to, just because the trailers are like, it's very much like a Netflix film. Like it's like meant to be like surface level, and like it looks really boring, and there's no chemistry between those two actors at all.
Yeah,
But I still want to watch it.
CGI.
Yeah,
I think like,
I will still watch it.
yeah, it's like, it's okay. I think they were just like so bent on the idea of having like Eddie Murphy is gonna play this dad and Julia Louis-Dreyfus is gonna play this mom, and we're gonna rely on them to really bring the funny. But like most of their comedy is like kind of cringe comedy of them being like really rude to the
White
character. Yeah.
I just love also how like they were like, we're gonna subvert the genre of rom-coms, and we're gonna have like a weird racial, like, this is what they're overcoming,
Yeah.
but they don't really because they're not actually in love.
It's doesn't sound like a real movie to me.
It's crazy.
Honestly.
They're really relying on the humor of Eddie Murphy making fun of Jonah Hill and Julia Louis-Dreyfus being like an overbearing Jewish woman who doesn't know how to talk to a black woman.
Yeah.
And it's like, isn't that funny? And it's like, not really. It's
Not
very
in-
uncomfortable.
Not in 2023, babes. I think we. That's really funny.
It feels like a movie that is like it sounds like a fake movie that they would talk about on 30 Rock.
Yeah, that's
know?
true.
It just this is a real movie. Like you're explaining it to me right now, and I can't
Yeah.
wrap my head around it.
Okay, my question for Jonah Hill, because didn't he produce this? Like he wrote it?
I think he co-wrote it. Yeah.
I just want to know if he was like inspired from his 21 Jump Street movie moments with Ice Cube, because those were really funny. That whole story in that movie was really good. So I'm wondering if he was like, let's just recreate it with another iconic black man
Right.
and try to ride the coattails. But that's really interesting.
Yeah. But
So
it's
should we watch it?
not-
Watch it right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you recommend it, Gina? Come on.
honestly, yeah, I'd watch it.
Okay.
I've watched a lot of worse movies on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's talk about did either of you watch the Sex and the City reboot and Just Like That?
No.
Do you watch Sex in the City?
No.
Okay.
I'm not of the culture.
That's
No.
okay. Then let's not talk.
But wait, what's the question? Ask the question anyway.
Okay.
Which end?
They're filming season 2.
Can we do an improv scene where we like look at each other and try to answer the question?
Perfect.
I'm a Samantha. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you're definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Okay, so they're filming season 2 of And Just Like That, and all these pictures came out of Carrie and Aiden kissing. It's so fun. And yeah, that's getting fans up in arms.
Okay.
Why do you think? It's
Okay. What I do know about the Aiden thing is that it's toxic. But I think if they want to write into the toxicity and bring it back for all the OG fans who are now like, housewives in the suburbs and need some excitement, they should capitalize on it.
That's a good answer. Yeah, she cheated on him
Okay. Yeah.
in the show.
You know more than I do.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do read the cut. So I did read the headline of why people are upset.
Oh, that's perfect.
I have to get my subscription dollars worth. So
Oh.
I review the headlines every now and then.
Yeah, you actually pay for subscriptions for articles on the internet.
I do.
That's-
But like for the New Yorkers, because I feel like
Yeah.
I should be aware of culture.
Good for you.
Culturally competent.
Yeah. I definitely, that's one where I'm always clicking on them and then it's always like, you can't read this. I'm like, damn it.
I know.
So, yeah. It's not that expensive too, right? It's like $1. That's what they say.
It's not $1. I pay $11 a month, but I do get access to all the New Yorker magazines like Vulture and The Cut and New York Times, etc.
That's pretty good.
Because
You're up to date on etiquette.
Yeah, I am. I did read that article.
That's right. New York etiquette was a lot. Nice. Okay, let's pick a different. Here we go. What was I? Oh, this is I read this today. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly are maybe split up. She deleted all of the posts of him on her Instagram.
Speaking of toxicity.
Yeah, right? I hate them.
I hate them so much.
I don't even really like talking about them, but I was like, I don't know.
I heard she was like quoting Beyonce, like cheating, or Jay-Z's cheating on her. So like, I think she's just going through it.
Oh.
What?
Like quoting the song
Megan
about.
Fox is just quoting Beyonce.
Mm.
Lemonade in general.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So we are interpreting that as,
Maybe he cheated.
I don't know.
That's the extent of my Megan Fox.
What do you think?
I think like I'm glad. I don't know. I think it was inevitable. Like it's a weird relationship. Seemed weird.
It definitely seemed toxic. And
Yeah.
what I will say is that when I feel like, not to generalize,
Yeah.
but I feel like she ran towards someone who is opposite of her ex because she wanted to feel the way that she thought she should feel at her age and in her career. And, you know, she's a sex symbol. So
Yeah.
I think she fell in love because he gave her he gave her the way that she wanted to feel. And we've all done that.
Yeah. That's real.
And I'm glad they broke up, though,
Yeah.
because she's a star. And
He's too tall.
Yeah. He's I'm like I don't think I've ever heard a Machine Gun Kelly song.
No.
I
Me
don't know
neither.
who that is, actually.
I'm like he's always there.
I thought it was a PR relationship, like when they first got together, because I
Yeah.
was like, I've never heard of this person, so maybe it's like for using the stardom of Megan Fox
Yeah.
to get more famous. But I still haven't heard a Machine Gun Kelly song to this day.
No,
Never.
that's so weird. And like we pay attention. Well, I pay attention to the music charts.
Music charts.
Not really. The TikTok songs.
Yeah, no, I pay attention to the TikTok songs.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Flowers by Miley Cyrus, a banger.
Yeah. I didn't love it when I first heard it, but it's really grown on me. Anyway.
Why didn't you like it?
I don't know. I think the Bruno Mars tune tripped me up, and I embarrassingly really love that Bruno Mars song.
Okay. Okay, not to out Gina on her own podcast, but she is a fan of Bruno Mars.
I'm a fan of Bruno Mars.
Oh my God.
What do you think about that, Tin?
My people claim him.
But wait, he's not actually Filipino.
Yeah,
He is?
He's fully Filipino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
sorry.
just very good at
Pretending.
is ethnically ambiguous.
Yeah.
/ black.
Yes.
As
Right.
all Filipino guys do. He's
Interesting.
cool.
Okay.
I used to hate him because I thought it was like the cool thing to hate on Bruno Mars, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like him. So I saw him at a music festival. So it was like I wouldn't have bought tickets normally, but I'm like, well, he's there. And then he was just such a great performer that I was like, oh, he's great. And then ever since then, I was like, I'm a fan.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that song, When I Was Your Man, he like apparently like wrote it to win his girl back, and now it like makes him really sad to sing. Anyway, I don't know. Who
Okay.
cares?
just went down.
Let's actually delve into this lore about Bruno Mars's
Yeah.
failed relationship. I'm kidding. I don't want to.
Yeah. No. To go back to the Rihanna Super Bowl,
Oh, yeah.
what's your favorite Rihanna song?
Okay, I did see Rihanna in concert in Edmonton when I was in high school. And it was her S&M era.
Ooh, the red hair.
Yep. And it was she's like also an incredible performer.
Yeah.
I think my favorite song is, I don't know. What is yours?
It's hard.
It's hard.
I just
really
threw a
like
hard
Higher.
question. Higher is so good. And it's like a less than 2 minute long song.
That's how long songs should be, honestly.
But I'm always like, every time it ends, I'm like, oh, I wish it were longer because it's so good. But you're right. Maybe that is why it's so good.
Press the repeat one button.
Yeah. No.
What is
Yeah.
yours?
I don't know. I really like We Found Love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Can't deny that one.
Okay. I think my favorite song is Umbrella, but
Oh yeah.
specifically because of what's the Spider-Man guys? Tom
Holland.
Holland's rendition of Umbrella is why it's solidified as my favorite
Right.
Rihanna song.
on Lip Sync Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
That is my culture. It's
Tom Holland umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah. That show was it was fun. I like wanted to hate it. I don't know why, but it's fun. It's fun watching celebrities.
It was better than
Dress
The
up.
Masked Singer, is what I'll say. The Masked Singer, I have no idea why it went on for as long as it did.
I think it's still on.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I hate that show.
Yeah.
It's not a real show.
It's so ridiculous that I like looking at the Instagram and like watching the reveals of people taking the masks off. It's absolutely insane.
I think I like hated it even more once like Wendy Williams was on it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, we need to stop. Like she needs to be off TV.
That's so funny. Yeah, it's so weird that they have like bad singers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Tim, what would you sing on Masked Singer?
I actually have no idea what Masked Singer is.
Oh really?
Doesn't sound like a real show to me, so you have to explain it to me a little bit.
Like celebrities go on. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's gonna sound.
How do I explain it?
Gonna sound
The
fake.
Masked Singer, celebrities wear masks, they hide their identity, and then they sing a song, and a panel of judges has to guess what celebrity they think it is.
No, but they're like wearing like a mascot uniform.
Yeah, like it's it's
Okay.
not just a mask, it's like a full-on mascot
Disguise.
costume.
Like it hides their whole face.
Their
whole
whole
body.
body, yeah.
What?
And you
Yeah.
know, the judges are Ken Jeong and Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah,
It's like so weird. And Nicole Scherzinger.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I'll bet all my life that's Ashley Simpson. And it's I don't know.
Does the man from like Whose Line, like Waylon, still host it?
Oh,
Or what does he host?
Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady.
I don't know. I feel like he hosts a ton of different little game shows.
I know.
But Nick Cannon hosts The Masked Singer now.
No.
Yes.
No. Get it off the air.
Yeah.
Stop supporting that man.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, if you were famous, what would you sing on The Masked Singer? That's a good question.
Finn is famous in some circles, I'll have you know.
Do you mean karaoke?
No, just
Oh.
in some circles
okay.
you're famous.
Okay. No, I have no idea.
Okay.
I feel like at your birthday,
Mm-hmm.
I sang a Cranberry song.
Yeah, it was really good. I still think about it.
To my family.
By the Cranberries.
It's for all the old people.
Nice.
out there.
Do you like karaoke?
Yes. Well, I don't like karaoke, but I've found myself having to sing karaoke very often in my life.
Having to.
Yeah. All my friends really love karaoke.
Mm.
So,
It's medically necessary.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my go-to song is Love Shack by the B-52s.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a really fun one. Or I really love Miami by Will Smith, and I'm
Oh.
almost good at it.
Nice. I want to do Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith.
It's really hard. It's really hard. It's really fast.
Yeah. I just love the lyrics of it when when he says
Hello.
a cigar, I just bite it. It's for the look. I don't light it. Anyway,
Something to
that's
say.
yes. My go-to karaoke song is I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know what
Yeah.
you're saying.
80s song. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Here we go. This is kind of like veering off from maybe current topics.
It's okay.
So last time Tin was on the podcast, we talked about Kelly Clarkson, your love for Kelly Clarkson. Do you watch her show or like her karaoke segments?
I do. I honestly just like watch the highlights that she posts on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know where you would watch the Kelly
It's on
Clarkson show?
YouTube, right?
Oh, is it?
I mean, I guess you can watch most of it in clips, but like, yeah, I don't know where you watch like a full episode.
I watch it on TikTok when it comes across the For You page.
Yeah, for sure. Same.
I'm just happy it exists. Honestly.
She's so great.
She's the best.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you think of the Drew Barrymore show?
I've never watched it,
Hmm.
but I feel similar. I'm happy for her too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of the Drew Barrymore, Kelly Clarkson, and now Jennifer Hudson has
Yeah.
a talk show too.
They're all such darlings.
Yeah, they're great. Anytime a clip of one of those like comes up on my TikTok, I'm like, I'll watch the whole thing. Love them. I just saw a clip of this little kid on Jennifer Hudson's show, and he's like, I don't know, he was like 10 or something, and he wants to be a sports journalist, and he's like really serious the whole time they're talking, and then she like is like, okay, we're wrapping up the interview, it's ending now, and then he goes, wait, hold on, I might never get this opportunity again, will you sing with me? And then they stand up and sing. It's like the most precious thing. I was like, yeah, good for him. I would love, if I met Jennifer Hudson, like that's what you should do. You should be like, wait, we have to sing together.
If I had to rank the talk shows, I would say Jennifer Hudson's my favorite.
Yeah.
And then Kelly Clarkson, and then Drew Barrymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with that.
That's good. That's a good ranking. I don't know if I could rank. I don't know if I could choose.
I don't think we have the authority here to rank them anyway. So
I think Jennifer Hudson is the best interviewer.
okay.
She is good.
And she has the most interesting guests. But then Kelly Clarkson is just Kelly Clarkson, so it's very enjoyable.
Right.
But because she's sharing a lot of her own life, she's not really like delving into the guest.
Yeah.
And then Drew Barrymore is kind of like, let's talk about relationships, which is totally fun and fine,
Traditional.
but traditional, yeah.
I've seen Drew Barrymore do a lot of like, she's kind of all over the place to me. Like she'll be like crying and talking to one person about relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she interviewed Allison Williams about the movie Megan, she dressed up as the Megan doll and was crawling on the floor. I was like, is this Tyra Banks? So she's a little all over, but in a great way. Less unhinged than Tyra Banks.
Yeah, Tyra Banks' show gave me definitely like eating disorder vibes.
Oh,
She ruined me.
Yeah.
Developmentally, I
No.
think.
She's a war criminal.
She is.
She should pay for her crimes.
She really should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you into like Top Model as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Same.
That
and
is
was truly
what raised me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
I think I've recovered now.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I love TikTok because there's this creator that like during the pandemic was like, she was like, let's unpack Tyra Banks' like crimes.
Ooh.
Because there was like one episode where they did like the race shifting like model challenge, and then like people had to do literal blackface or whiteface, or and I just
Yeah.
can't believe we forgot about that.
Yeah, that happened.
And I think we never should.
No.
Tyra Banks is the model for like what not to do on a talk show.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
When she like put on a fat suit and was like, I'm going to go out in the world and see what it's really like to be a fat person. And then she was like, not treated like a supermodel. And she was like crying, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
God.
Never forget.
Unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
So Kelly Clarkson, you still love her?
I still love her.
Yeah. Who
My love for
doesn't?
Kelly Clarkson is just like frozen in time. Like I haven't listened to anything after My December. I don't know if you guys listened to that album
I
at
did
all.
not.
It flopped.
She has a new one coming out. She just announced it like last week.
I probably won't listen to it.
Well, she put out a cover album like last year.
Oh.
Karaoke. Because she sings
That
those
was-
songs.
that
on her
was the
show.
On her show,
album?
yeah.
And so people were like, you need to put out an album. I think it was more like an EP. She put out like 6 songs.
Okay.
Good for her.
Yeah. Her version of the Billie Eilish song Happier Than Ever is the best one.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
Just so you know. Yeah. Did you ever like stan anyone?
From
Savannah?
American Idol?
or or just in general, like
Like in
you
my
know,
life,
when you were like a teen or like a kid, were you like obsessed with a singer or an actor?
yeah, I was obsessed with Joe Jonas, and I went to a
Ooh.
Jonas Brothers concert in 2009, and I'm still a Joe girly, but
Nice.
yeah. I don't know. Whenever I like look back, okay, this is like getting too deep probably.
Yeah.
But whenever I look back on like who my obsessions were, it was like me like cosplaying to be like a straight girl my whole life because
Mm.
I like laugh and I'm like, oh yeah, I was a Nile girly, but like not really. I just picked him because he seemed the nicest to women. And then, Joe Jonas was like, oh, he is like the queer one because he like straightens his hair. Like that was a really
Yeah.
big deal when he straightened his hair. So I was like, yeah, he seems like the best one out of the options I'm given.
Yeah.
So then I was like obsessed,
Niall
but
and
not.
Jonas are pretty like dykey choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand
Okay.
where you're going with this.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Thank you for seeing me.
Mhm.
Witnessing.
Yeah, Joe Jonas now too. I feel like he's the most.
He's still the best one,
Yeah,
and I still love him, but
but yeah,
it's because he is like become like he's still the queer icon of the brothers.
yeah, exactly. Nick and Kevin are too straight.
Nick and Priyanka still makes me mad. So
It's weird,
I feel like
right?
I can't even talk about them.
Okay.
Who's your favorite Jonas brother?
I don't have one.
Okay, yeah.
My sisters were obsessed enough with them that I didn't have to be.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? I guess you would have watched Camp Rock then.
Yes.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Reluctantly.
Yeah. I think I definitely watched it like once or twice, but I wasn't like super fan. But I was a big Disney Channel person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Family Channel.
Yeah, Family Channel in Canada. You're right. It was not the Disney Channel. What was your favorite like Disney Channel show? If you could be on a Disney Channel show, what show would you be on?
Life with Derek.
Oh my god. Where the siblings have like weird chemistry?
Yeah, okay. Just this is also probably sharing too much. But Life with Derek was a Family Channel like show.
I
And then
vaguely remember it, but I don't know what
there were
it's about.
step siblings, but there was
Yeah.
like weird sexual tension. And then I thought I was like just projecting this onto
Oh my
them.
God.
But then as I became an adult, I discovered Life with Derek fan fiction, and it's like fully a thing. And I was like, wow, I feel so validated because everyone else is horny towards these two characters. And then, like, Family Channel, like delete it from the face of the earth. Like, you can't find old episodes of Life with Derek because it's too horny now.
Whoa.
God.
So
I didn't know they deleted it. That's wild.
yeah, you can't find
Like,
it.
was that in the actual canon of the show? Was that they were horny for each other?
No, it was just like there was weird
The
sexual
subtext?
yeah,
Okay.
tension
Yeah.
between them.
I mean, in like a lot of shows, it can be weird sometimes. I feel like even in like Friends, where like Ross and Monica are like they're hugging each other all the time and touching, and I'm like, siblings don't do that.
Yeah, and then famously they did kiss.
That's true.
Yeah.
that's a bad example.
Yeah.
But in general, you know, in a TV show where they literally are like, "Hey, sis," it's like no one actually calls their sister sis. I don't know. Is that right? Yeah. Do you guys agree?
Are you an only child?
No, I have two older siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3 years and 6 years older than me.
Okay.
So I'm a baby.
Well-adjusted baby.
Thank you. Yeah. If I could be on any Disney Channel show, I think I would be on That's So Raven. 'Cause it's like a fun high school show, but also she had psychic powers. I don't know. She was just so funny.
Yeah, the physical comedy was really good.
Yeah.
But
Right?
I don't know. Raven Simone now is ruined for me
Oh, why?
because Because now that she's older, she's done so many interviews about like who she actually is, and I'm like, oh, I hate you.
Oh.
Do you agree?
She is a messy bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I haven't. Okay, I'm not up on the Raven.
Lore. You should.
Lore.
You should research it.
I should. Okay.
She loves her white girls. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
Okay. What show would you be on?
Can you just like list off a bunch
Yeah.
of Disney Channel shows? Because I can't remember.
Lizzie McGuire, Even Stevens, Wizards of Waverly Place.
Boy Meets World.
Oh yeah.
I honestly would have loved to have played Lizzie McGuire's best friend. You know, like
Gordo.
Miranda.
Oh.
Am I a Gordo? Okay, I guess I read like a Gordo.
I'm so sorry.
Actually, that's more appropriate. Because that was my high school life. Was like being obsessed with this white girl, and I would just follow her everywhere. Yeah, and then she like very gently let me down.
Oh,
That's
So,
yeah.
it's Gordo.
I'm Gordo.
You are
Aw.
Gordo.
Gordo's lovable.
And eventually, does the movie? Did they get together at the end?
In the movie,
I
They
think they
do.
kiss. Yeah.
they get
Okay.
together in the movie.
Yeah. I never liked that when I was a kid. I didn't want them to be together.
Me
It didn't make
neither.
sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I was like, just because he's your friend, you don't owe him that. I was like, no, Lizzie, you don't feel that way. I don't know why.
I never read it like that either.
Yeah.
Honestly, every time there's like a girl and a guy friendship in a show, they always just like
Yeah.
make them romantically involved.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's compet,
Mm-hmm.
compulsory heterosexuality.
It
Mm.
really is.
Yeah. True.
It's adding queer theory to this.
I like that. We're learning.
That's how I felt about 30 Rock too. Is like
Oh, with
when,
like Jack.
yeah, never mind.
They don't get
What?
together.
No. Like when Alec Baldwin's character and like Tina Fey's character are like flirty and like
Yeah.
I was mad. I was like, Tina Fey doesn't need Alec Baldwin
Yeah.
to carry this show. But yeah, I like that
agree.
you added compet to it because they probably needed it for the ratings.
Yeah, they're always a sitcom has to have a will they or won't they.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they never did get together, but there was always that kind of like question.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I agree. I was like, this doesn't need to be there.
Unnecessary.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay.
What was your next question?
What was my next question? Let's see. Oh, did you stand anybody? Okay. If you could if you could build like a super group of singers. This is also like I don't know, a big question. Might consider some thought. If you could build a super group of singers or like a band, who would be in it? Because I've done this before, but I could change my answers a bit.
Are we working? Are we like working together to create this super group?
Oh, you
or our
could.
own?
Or your own. I don't know. Whatever you want.
What's your vibe? What genre?
Like,
All
are we
types.
going together? Are we making one super group
We could.
as friends?
We
Okay.
have very different tastes.
We
don't
do.
That
We
could be
do.
fun.
Okay. How do you feel about Anderson Paak?
He's great.
Would you have him in the super group?
Of course.
Okay, great. We agree.
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna continue the game together.
Mhm. I
Um,
would say I'm like really enjoying Zach Fox's stuff because
Ooh.
before he was just like making music that was just like a joke, but he's actually like making good music,
Cool.
like
Okay.
pretty decent, like R&B even.
Ooh.
okay.
So I would add him
Mhm.
to the mix.
Okay.
We got Anderson .Paak, Zach Fox. It's a great group already.
Who else? Should we put Beyonce in the group, or is she
No,
not
she's
a group?
busy.
Yeah. Okay.
She's too busy and expensive.
True.
Okay,
Hmm.
no, it's your turn.
of person. I don't know, because now the vibe is like more R&B focused.
But also
You
comedy
could just-
a little bit.
You can just throw anyone in there.
Okay, I'm gonna throw Adele in there because her last album was very R&B, like I'm American Now, which wasn't a good album, but that's her vibe now.
That'd be interesting.
That was interesting. I don't know.
It's a hard one.
It is a hard one. No, you have
Yeah.
to add one, Gina.
Oh, okay. So we got Anderson .Paak, Adele, Zach Fox. I would add Dave Grohl.
Shut the fuck up.
No, just
I'm kidding.
just joking.
Again, not to shame you on your own podcast. But
No, I know that wouldn't fit, and that's why I said it.
Is this for like a benefit
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it would be Anderson .Paak, Zach Fox, Adele, and
oh, Childish Gambino, but
Oh, interesting.
he does the physical comedy. Like he does like physical comedy and stand up actually on the albums.
Okay.
He's like scatting, but it's jokes.
Nice.
I think that'd be a really good group.
There it is.
We're
That's
done?
fun. Sure. I don't know. I just thought, I don't know.
I guess Dave Grohl could be in it because you did say it. He's also
He
there.
could just be like drumming.
yeah. He's
You
the
know.
producer.
Yeah.
He's the conductor of the
Yeah,
group.
he's cool.
So we have 2 drummers?
Oh, that's true. Anderson .Paak is a
That's why- yeah.
drummer.
It's okay. There can be 2 drummers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Actually. I don't know, I think that's interesting way to like know what kind of music people like and what artists. I don't know.
It is. It's a good question.
It's like your Spotify Wrapped kind of.
okay, my Spotify
no.
Wrapped is so embarrassing.
Would you share? I had someone on the podcast during the time that those were coming out, and they wouldn't share theirs.
Oh, really?
It was Sasha Mark.
Oh my god!
Shout out.
What is he hiding?
I know. I need
That's
to know.
I just feel like probably like a lot of sad ballads.
Maybe.
I love you, Sasha. That wasn't mean. That wasn't meant to be mean or a roast. My Spotify Wrapped is last year. It was Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga's album
Whoa.
and Love for Sale. It's really good. And then the second was the Ratatouille movie album.
Whoa, the
and then it was
score.
Harry Styles. The rest.
Nice. That's so. I'm like such a Gaga like big fan,
Yeah.
but I've never listened to the Tony Bennett album.
Oh, they're so
I
good. There's
should.
2. They're really good.
Damn.
Yeah.
I gotta.
It's just you should just listen for like the like the cultural understanding because
Yeah.
it was also Gaga being like I can actually sing and I'm actually like a talented person.
That's true.
Super serious.
It was
Yeah.
like it was smart of her to do that.
Yeah, because now she's like cemented as like not only a performer but an actual talent.
Yeah, someone who could do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And now also she has a makeup line.
Everyone has a makeup line.
I know.
Do you own any celebrity makeup products?
I do use Rihanna's Fenty
Oh.
Beauty,
Yeah,
and I think that's it.
it's good. I have a Fenty lip gloss. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I helped shoplift a Lady Gaga eyeliner.
Oh my god.
Like recently?
No, I didn't.
It had to be
I
rec-
don't know why I'm taking
It had
credit
to
for
be
that.
recently because she hasn't had a makeup line that
I
long.
witnessed
You were there. You were
the
present.
shoplifting of the eyeliner.
Well, if you witnessed it, that is you're still
Complicit.
yeah, complicit. You didn't stop it.
No.
So there you go.
No, you don't. It's okay. Well,
I like it's fine. It's fine.
That's my contribution.
Nice. Yeah. What do either of you watch like the Last of Us, that new show that's come out at all?
I've been meaning to play the game though, but I've never seen the show.
Me neither.
I want to watch
so-
it. I'll have to watch it on my own because my partner is too afraid.
Oh, really?
I'm with your partner. I don't need to.
I love that sort of thing.
Yeah. Did you watch The Walking Dead?
I did,
Yeah.
but not to the end.
It
It's
went
like 2
on.
seasons.
It went on for so much longer. Like, I watched, I think, probably 6 or 7 seasons of it, and then I was like, "What? This is still on?" Like,
I just watched until the part where Steven Yeun has sex
oh,
in the, which I don't know, which is like apparently like the first time like an Asian actor has done like a sexy scene on TV, so it was like a big deal.
wow,
But I only watched up until that. It was fun.
it's a good.
Was
it's
it
a good ending.
Was it a good sexy scene?
I was just too hung up on like the details because like they haven't showered. you know,
Right.
They're probably like having stinky sex.
Yeah, that's
So I couldn't fully enjoy it.
that's so true. And it was always weird watching that because you would be like, you would think about how bad they all smell, and then also like they're still pretty like well groomed, you know, like the women have like shaved armpits and stuff, and you're just like, that wouldn't be.
They do.
That wouldn't be like that. I'm pretty sure they do.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, right?
In the apocalypse. Where you,
What's
it
the
doesn't even make
point?
sense to do it for yourself if you're not doing it for someone else.
Yeah, no, not really.
I don't believe that.
I
Yeah.
just love you whispering stinky sex into the mic. I'm gonna.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that show, The Last of Us, because I was like, to me, I was like, I thought the zombie craze was over, you know? The 2010s, we were really into zombies. And that's when the video game came out.
Right.
That's why I
Um,
refuse to watch it. I'm like, didn't y'all live through the last 3 years?
Yeah.
Like, why are we going here?
Yes, that's a great point, too. I don't want to watch apocalyptic things.
No, can everyone just watch like Hacks and like all the good comedy that's on TV right now so that they get renewed and still have jobs
Nice,
and
yeah.
we have happy things to watch.
Yeah. I find it also weird when like shows now are starting to like mention the pandemic, and I'm like, I don't know why I don't like it, because I'm like, it did happen, and
It feels forced.
yes, yeah, I think that's
It
it.
doesn't feel organic.
No, because I'm like,
No.
yeah, it's like a thing that happened, like, because yeah, in one show I was watching, they kind of just mention it as if like it's this thing that happened last year and then it was done. Like they were like, oh yeah, we couldn't because of the pandemic, and it was like, oh, okay.
Just
They're
lazy
acknowledging
writing.
that it exists.
I watched. Have you watched P Valley or either of you watched P Valley?
No, I've heard that's good.
Okay, y'all should watch it. But yeah, they like their first season was like really incredible writing, and it's about like the strip club in Mississippi and like all the racial tension and everything that happens. It's really good writing, and then they did the second season, but they did it as like a pandemic, like they're living through the pandemic, so you're watching them like the strip club having to adapt to pandemic like restrictions and stuff, and it took me so long to get through it because I was like, I can't
Yeah.
like watch this
Right. Because
struggle again.
yeah,
we're still in it, and it was really hard to get through, but the writing was still good. But
yeah, that's it too. You're like, we lived it, and we don't want to watch it play out on the screen. I don't.
yeah,
Yeah, and like I feel like it would be interesting, like if they wrote in the show, like the first parts of like early COVID, you kind of had like these little fun moments, you know, because like the streets were kind of empty,
Yeah.
and like it was just there was like a fun element to it in the beginning.
it was fun. I ate cereal every day. It was the best.
Right. When we thought it was only gonna be like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
gave me like this like sleepover sort of
Mm.
feeling, but only in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
You
was.
need to write that in shows.
Yeah,
Agreed.
you're right. Was there like a show during that time or anything like, I don't know, that kind of got you through like was there an album you listened to a lot or?
I will say that Love Island kept me alive.
Nice. Yes. That's definitely. There's so many episodes of
There's
it.
so many episodes. It's so stupid.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I like rewatched all of 30 Rock in like 2 weeks.
Me
Yeah.
too.
And
Yeah.
I was like, this is such a solid show. I like,
Yeah.
I
It's
watched it in early pandemic. It's so good.
nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was one for me, 30 Rock, and then I had never seen Downton Abbey. I watched all of that.
Okay, is it worth watching?
I think it's really good. I thought it would be boring. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, come on. Who cares about these rich people?
Mhm.
But there's good drama, and it's about the rich people, but it's also about the people who work for them.
Mhm.
I think it's good.
Okay, do you recommend The Crown or Downton Abbey?
I didn't really like The Crown. Well, I only watched 2 episodes of the first season, and I found them boring.
I just want to watch the episodes with Diana because I am a Diana stan.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like that's what everyone says. They're like the later seasons of The Crown are better. So, I feel like you don't need to watch the beginning because it's stuff that actually happened. Like, you know, they jump so far from time. I don't think you need the Queen Elizabeth going to Africa. I don't think you need to know that.
I don't need to see that.
Yeah.
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 Any other show that you watched?
Oh, yeah. I watched The Haunting of Hill House
Oh.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like in the early pandemic too, and I was like obsessed with it that I actually like watched it 3 times, like all the episodes, like 10 episodes that are like 45 minutes long. It was just so good because I've never seen like a horror that also like mixes in trauma, like like childhood trauma and like family trauma. So I was obsessed with that. I love what's her name, Victoria
Oh.
Pedretti.
Yeah.
She's the best.
She's in You also.
Oh yes.
Did you watch You?
She's so
No,
talented.
but I know the actress.
Yeah.
I didn't watch you.
Mm.
Watched the first season, but
Yeah.
it got too creepy.
It's really creepy. It's too
She's
weird.
Just such
She's-
a good actress. I'm like obsessed with her.
Yeah. She's great. I'm too scared to watch The Hill House, though, also.
It's so good
Maybe.
because you form like attachment to them. Because like I don't like horror because I like traumatizing myself.
Yeah.
But it's just like relatable.
Like, yeah, I mean, that makes it better when, like, the characters are fully formed and good.
Mhm.
It's really good.
Nice. Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Hard pivot.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we're near the end here. So, to end on it, what I don't really have a question. I ran out of questions. Let's see. If you could if you could plan a movie marathon of one actor, who would you choose? If you had to set up a movie marathon and we're going to watch only this person's movies, I think I would choose Anna Faris.
Yeah.
Yes.
House Bunny.
That was funny.
Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2. What's Your Number is actually a great rom-com
Okay.
starring her. Yep, that would be my I like comedies.
What was your answer?
I would say like Aubrey Plaza
Ooh,
because I'm just like obsessed with her right now, and I was obsessed with her when she was in Parks and Rec.
yeah.
I can't remember the name of the movie, the one where she's like a virgin and she's doing all the to-do list.
The to-do list.
Yeah, I really
It's a
like
good
that
movie.
one.
It's really
I really
good.
liked Emily the Criminal. So relatable.
You watch Wedding Date where they're like the when it's
No,
you
I
should
haven't
watch
seen
that one
I'll watch that
with
one.
Adam Devine.
Let's add that to the list.
Oh, I don't know that either.
It's a really bad blockbuster
Oh, okay.
where like I think it's Anna Kendrick and Aubrey Plaza are like
Oh,
their wedding dates to
I-
get to Hawaii for free or something.
I did see that. Yeah,
I
Zac
don't remember the
Efron's in
plot,
it too.
but Zac Efron and Adam Devine are in it.
Yeah, it's funny. Nice.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza.
It's good.
I love her. And she doesn't really play anyone but herself, but I'm just like,
Yeah,
that's her range.
but it's enough. Like in Emily the
It's
Criminal. Like I don't know. In Emily the Criminal, I'm like she's not being like sarcastic and. Like she has enough range is what I meant.
She's good enough.
She doesn't need to be anything more.
No, just not blonde.
Mm.
I don't like the blonde.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
Sorry, Aubrey. she listens.
I think my first answer was Harry Styles, but he's only done 2 things. And so I think Anna Kendrick, because she was a Hollywood star for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she still
I
is.
was like,
She has her
she's
new
still
movie.
around.
Yeah, she has her new movie now. But it is about like domestic abuse, so I'm not sure I'm gonna watch it.
Oh,
Doesn't seem fun.
yeah.
But Pitch Perfect 1, Pitch
Mhm.
Perfect 2,
Mhm.
Pitch Perfect 3. Is there a
Yeah.
4? I didn't watch it.
I think there's only 3.
Okay.
As far as
I'm
I
glad they
know.
stopped at 3.
That's a good number.
And then
Yeah.
what else did she do?
A Simple Favor with her and Blake Lively.
Okay, yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, it was a fun movie.
Yeah. It's all over the place.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Anna
And
Kendrick.
Twilight. She's in
Oh,
Twilight.
exactly. I was like, I would watch that.
That's perfect.
Because I needed someone that has done a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because then
Lots to choose from.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you guys. I love it. Seriously, thank you for being here on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, where can we find you?
Instagram at Savannah Erasmus.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm also on Instagram. I don't know why I'm looking at you.
I know. It's so hard.
At Selfie Mixtape, and I also have a website, and I really have to promote it more because I pay for it.
Yeah.
Lorica.com.
tinlorica.com.
I also have a
There you go.
website, but it's it's campcomedy.ca, which is a comedy and drag show that will be in Just for Laughs Vancouver.
Amazing.
So yeah,
Sweet. And for the podcast, you can follow our Instagram at Dear Pop Culture. And yeah, that's it. You can follow. You can you can subscribe on YouTube to my page, Gina Harms. Thank you for listening or watching, and we love you. Bye.